God says, "Do not be afraid, for I have already seen what others tried to hide from you. I see behind the walls, beneath the masks, into the intentions no human can understand. My child, my chosen one, my beloved, you have come so far through storms that nearly broke you. You have walked through fire and shadows, and still, you have stood. But now, something urgent is unfolding, something that requires your heart to open, your spirit to hear, and your soul to rise up in truth. Do not ignore this, for this is your moment of spiritual awakening. This is not the time to sleep. Archangel Michael says, only 30 minutes left. A stranger was caught outside your home. They were not sent by God. Their presence carries confusion, and they were moving in secrecy, trying to interfere with what heaven has placed around you. Open this quickly. You must see what's really happening before the time passes and the choice is taken from your hands. This is a moment heaven prepared you for long ago, though you did not realize it at the time. God says, I have not been silent. I have surrounded you with signs and messages. You felt the pressure in your spirit, the unease in your chest, the sudden chill that came when no window was open, the sharp awareness in the middle of your night. That was me. That was my angels guarding you, alerting you, calling you. But your heart was too distracted. You saw it as coincidence. But my child, heaven does not move by coincidence, only by divine orchestration. This is a message for you. Yes, you. The one who has cried quietly, the one who has whispered prayers that no one else heard. I have listened. I have seen the nights you sat alone, wondering if anyone truly knew what was happening around you. I knew. I still know. And now I am moving with power and urgency. What you do in this hour will decide much. Do not delay. Do not scroll past this moment as if it were a random thought. This is not random. This is divine. This is timed by eternity. Archangel Michael says, the stranger is not merely passing through. They are observing you. They are studying your movements. But their plans will not stand, for heaven has seen. God has already dispatched his angels. But now, you must act in the spiritual. You must lift your voice, lift your eyes, and declare who you belong to. This is not the moment to be passive. This is the moment to rise, to speak the name of the Most High, and to claim the covering that was purchased for you by divine sacrifice. God says, you are safe, but you must believe it. You are protected, but you must trust me. My hand is upon your household, but you must surrender your fear. I do not move by fear, I move by faith. I am not a God of confusion. I am not a God of accidents. I am the God of order, of clarity, of purpose. I have been patient with you, but now the hour is short, and I must tell you plainly, the time to act is now. This is not to frighten you, this is to awaken you. You are walking on holy ground now. Your home has been marked by the prayers you prayed when no one was watching. Your tears have created altars in heaven. And now I respond. My fire is moving through your walls. My light is flooding the rooms of your house. The very soil outside your door has been claimed by angels. No shadow will cross the threshold unless I allow it, and I have not allowed it. But you must remain inside the shelter of my truth. You must stay within the light I have given you. Do not step into confusion. Do not allow fear to lead your decisions. Archangel Michael says, this is not just about tonight. This is about a shift that has begun in the spiritual realm. Heaven has opened something over your life, something rare, something powerful. That is why there is resistance. That is why you feel unsettled. Because the enemy of your soul has sensed what is being released to you. But you are not unprotected. You are surrounded by the host of heaven, and your name is known in places far higher than you have imagined. But you must take this seriously. You must not delay. God says, the enemy does not fight empty vessels. The shadows do not chase those who carry no light. The fact that you are feeling resistance, spiritual interference, or confusion means that what is inside you is valuable. You are a carrier of breakthrough. You are a vessel of generational healing. You are the key to something your family has waited for. That is why the attacks have been so subtle. That is why they have come not through storms, but through whispers, through strange glances, through misplaced trust, through people you never thought would bring confusion. But God says, I am revealing all of it now. I am not just showing you the surface, I am going to the root. I am cutting the ties you did not know were holding you. I am exposing the networks of false intentions. I am severing every hidden agreement that was not aligned with my will. Some of it will shock you. Some of it will bring you to tears. But you will be free. I am not revealing this to hurt you. I am revealing this to heal you. To protect you. To preserve your purpose. Finally, God is exposing what has been hiding. Open this now before it disappears again behind a mask. The stranger at your gate may not have spoken a word, but I heard the whispers in their heart. I saw the intention in their soul. That is why I am not allowing them to enter. That is why I have halted their path. But you must know, this is not the only one. There are others whose plans were drawn in silence. They spoke nothing aloud, but I read their spirit. And now I intervene. Archangel Michael says, your prayers are breaking the veil. Every time you whispered, God help me, heaven took note. Every time you cried without words, the angels moved. You thought your voice was too small, but the heavens have echoed with your weeping. We have been waiting for this moment. But now you must act. You must speak out loud that you belong to God. You must declare that no spirit, no shadow, no stranger may cross the boundary that has been set by the blood of the Lamb. God says, I will not allow the enemy to touch you, but you must come into agreement with my voice. Do not agree with fear. Do not agree with silence. Speak my name over your doors. Speak my promises over your sleep. Stand at the window of your soul and declare, this house belongs to God. This life belongs to God. No confusion can enter here. Your words are not weak, they are weapons forged in glory. They are fire when spoken in faith. Use them. Archangel Michael says, only 30 minutes left. This moment is a countdown. Not to harm, but to breakthrough. What happens in this next short window will determine what opens over your life in the next season. If you listen and obey, doors will unlock that have been shut for years. If you pray and believe, answers will fall like rain on a dry field. But if you ignore this call, if you pretend it is not for you, the moment may pass, and the timing may not return for a long while. God says, I do not speak like this often. I wait until the moment is ripe. But now it is ripe. The fruit is on the branch. Will you reach for it, or will you let it fall to the ground? I have made you ready. I have shaped you in the quiet. I have loved you through rejection, through abandonment, through every battle. And now I have arrived, not just to protect, but to promote. Not just to shield, but to show. My light is coming. Do not hide from it. This message is for you. For your house. For your future. I am not just saving you from something, I am saving you for something. There is a generation that will speak your name with honor because you chose to respond to this message. There are children not yet born who will eat the fruit of the obedience you show today. The air has changed. The spirit has shifted. The alarms in heaven are ringing. Archangel Michael stands at your threshold with a sword of light in his hand, not to bring fear, but to bring fire. And fire purifies. You are not alone. You are not vulnerable. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are exactly where I need you to be. But you must take the next step. You must say yes. You must open your heart, your mouth, your spirit. Do not be passive. Do not scroll past this. You know this message is for you. God says, there is something I must show you now. There is a reason your spirit has been restless. You have felt something shifting around you, a silent movement in the atmosphere, like the stillness before a sudden gust of wind. That's because something sacred is being stirred. Something you cannot afford to ignore is happening in the unseen. Your name has been whispered in heavenly courts. Your soul has been marked for breakthrough. But first, there is a mystery you must understand, and a truth you must face before the hour is gone. Archangel Michael says, only 30 minutes are left. Time is no longer waiting. The sands are slipping fast, and the warning must be heard clearly. A stranger was found outside your home. Their heart was filled with intentions you cannot imagine. Something is being plotted in silence, but God says, you will not be harmed. Not because of who you are, but because of who He is. Open it quickly. This is not the hour to delay. This is a moment where trust must meet obedience, where prayer must be your compass and discernment your light. God has sent this message as a final trumpet before the curtain closes on what has been hidden for too long. There are things that have happened around you, conversations you were not a part of, movements behind your back, whispers in rooms you've never stepped into, but God has seen it all. He watched every step, counted every breath, and now He is stepping in, not just to warn you but to shield you, to reroute what was meant to cause sorrow into something that becomes your testimony. God says, they plotted silently, but I was louder in the heavens. They tried to stir confusion, but I have spoken clarity over your soul. This message is for you. Do not scroll past. Do not ignore it like the others. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you again and again, but you've been too distracted by the noise of the world to hear him clearly. But now, the voice comes again, this time louder, sharper, more urgent, because there are only moments left before things shift completely. If you open it now, you will see the truth. If you ignore it, the blessing prepared for you may not meet you in time. The hour is thin. The wind is moving. Listen now. The stranger was not just a person passing by. There is something spiritual that has wrapped itself in disguise, trying to enter what belongs to you. But God says, you are covered. You are marked by grace. You are sealed in my love. Still, you must wake up. You must rise and understand the urgency. It's not fear that calls you, it is faith in motion. You are not being chased, you are being chosen. You are not in harm's way, you are in heaven's plan. But plans only work when obedience meets them halfway. God will be with you. Rest assured. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. That prayer you whispered last night? I heard it. That cry you tried to hide in your pillow? I caught every tear. That question you kept asking, why do I feel like something isn't right? Was me trying to prepare you for this moment. You weren't overthinking, you were spiritually sensing. That strange feeling wasn't paranoia, it was prophecy tapping on your shoulder. This is that moment. This is the confirmation. Archangel Michael has surrounded your home. Not in fear, but in fire. Not in chaos, but in covering. The celestial swords of light and truth are held high, and your name is written upon them. No one can cross what God has sealed unless you open the wrong doors. So God says, close the door to distraction. Shut the window of disbelief. Open only to me, and I will reveal the truth. There's something you've been missing. Someone close to you knows more than they say. But don't be afraid. Their words will soon echo back to them. Their silence will be shattered by my exposure. Finally, God is exposing this hidden truth. Open it now before it costs you more than it ever should have. There is a release coming, but before release comes the revealing. And that is what this is. The revealing. The curtain is being pulled back. Not to shame, but to save. Not to condemn, but to correct. Because I love you that much. There are blessings hanging over your life like unclaimed gifts, waiting for your hands to lift and surrender so they can fall freely into your lap. But they can't come while you're still tied to confusion. They can't pour down when your heart is still unsure whether to believe what I am showing you. This is the message. This is the confirmation. Act now. Speak my name. Open your heart. Pray. Turn off the noise. Silence the doubts. Let me speak directly. Because what I say now can save everything you've been crying for. There is hidden money that has your name on it. Provision that was delayed because you were not yet ready to believe you deserved it. But that season is over. I am breaking lack. I am canceling delay. I am sending financial restoration, but only if you act in this window of faith. The door will not stay open forever. 30 minutes of spiritual opportunity is like lightning. It strikes fast, but it leaves permanent light if you let it. Let it strike your heart today. Let it awaken you. Archangel Michael says, you have no idea how close heaven is right now. You are standing on a miracle moment. Open your eyes. Open your soul. And open the truth that is being handed to you. Do not let time rob you again. You were born for this hour. You are not average. You are anointed. Your purpose is bigger than the people who tried to limit you. Your calling is louder than the lies that tried to confuse you. This is about you. This is for you. This is your spiritual awakening. Someone cried for you last night. Someone prayed for you even though they're no longer here. A soul from the heavens whispered your name in prayer. They saw what was surrounding you and pleaded with God to send help. This is that help. This is the answer to their tears. Heaven has been leaning toward you. The clouds are heavy with blessing, ready to break open. But your faith must be the lightning rod. Your trust must be the trigger. This message is the bridge between everything you've lost and everything you're about to gain. This is the portal between confusion and clarity. If you walk through it, you will not be the same. And the stranger outside? They will not come near, because my light is surrounding your home like fire. I have drawn a line they cannot cross. Trust me. I am your protector. I am your provider. I am your father. Nothing will come near you that I have not allowed for a higher purpose. But you must pray. You must surrender. You must choose belief over busyness, purpose over pride. Speak my name. Call upon me in truth. Say, God, I trust you. Show me. Lead me. Deliver me. Reveal what I cannot see. And I will do it. Your bed is safe. Your home is surrounded. Your soul is covered. But your spirit must wake up. Hear this now. The next 30 minutes are filled with more spiritual movement than some people experience in years. Don't miss what heaven is doing on your behalf. Open it quickly. Don't delay. I am not speaking to scare you, I am speaking to spare you. I am not trying to stir worry, I am trying to plant wisdom. And the wisdom is this: act now. Choose me now. Listen to the voice of the angel sent to warn you. He does not come with confusion, he comes with clarity. His sword is not of fear, it is of fire. Fire that protects. Fire that reveals. Fire that purifies. And this truth will purify you. The exposure that is coming will heal more than it hurts. The light that I'm shining on your situation is not to burn you, but to free you. To break the lies. To open the way. To flood your soul with everything that was always meant to be yours. So, listen closely. Archangel Michael says, you are almost out of time. The moment is now. A stranger was caught outside your home. Their plan will not prosper, but you must open your spirit before the heavens close this window. This message is for you. God will be with you. Rest assured. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Finally, God is exposing. Open it now before